Hi, my name is Steve Trindade. I'm the owner of Urban Workshop. I'm going to do something really silly here and attempt to give you my own little video tour of the facility. So hang on while I do this and see if we can have some fun. Thanks. Okay, so we're at Urban Workshop in Costa Mesa, California. We moved here about 3 months ago. We're going to walk into the front door and I am going to give you a tour around the entire facility and try and give you a feel for what it's like in here. So let's go on inside. Okay, so we're entering Urban Workshop. We're in the lobby now. Say hi. Hi. This is our class board that we have up here so you can see it when you're walking in and out. You can see all the stuff online too. We will come down the hallway here into our computer room. Right. This is our computer lab / engineering area. We have 3D printer in the back, a large format plotter here, a vinyl cutter here. All of these machines have SolidWorks, Autodesk products, Illustrator, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, the programming software for the Haas Cnc machine, and for our Laguna CNC router. So we'll step back here into another office area. This is our co-working space that we have set up. About 30% of our members are small businesses, and they actually run their businesses out of here. Use this for daily operations, and then they'll use the workshop to develop or manufacture their products. So one more thing before we go out into the shop, I'm going to show you the event space that we have. So coming back from the lobby, we're going to come right here to the left, straight down this hallway. And in here we have a upscale 2,000 square foot event space that we can use for just about anything. We've hosted some fairly large corporate events in here. We have a projection system, a full PA system. I'll come back here to the corner so you can get some idea of the size of the room, but it is quite large. For kind of networking events where people are standing around doing things, we've had over 150 people in this room. For more structured events, we've had 15 round tables, 8 people per table, so 125 people seated. We do all sorts of classes and training events in here. We had a movie night in here the other day. And probably one of the coolest features of this space is that you'll see here, with this glass garage door, you can actually see out into the shop. And then for doing like corporate team building exercises, team working events, build projects, we could do classes as part of events. We just simply roll up these garage doors and with this man door here, and now our entire event can spill out into the shop and we can do all sorts of activities. There's nobody else in Southern California who has anything even remotely like this. So it's a very unique space and fun to work with. Stepping back into the shop area. See, it's a little bit noisy, but not too bad. This is actually a member storage area. So our hardcore members rent storage cubbies. We got 5x10s, 10x10s, 10x20s, all that. So they can rent that space, they can keep their projects here, not have to carry them in and out all the time. So we'll walk over this way, get into the actual workshop area. Okay, so we're here during the day. So during the day it's pretty quiet. Mostly it's our small business members, students, retired folks, you name it. But the people who are here during the day tend to be a little bit more hardcore about things. Most of our members are in fact at work right now. So in the evenings and weekends it gets a little busier with hobbyists, and the crowd gets to be a little more diverse, maybe some Burning Man types, so, people restoring homes and working on different things. So let's take a look at what we have here. So this is just a general work area. People can come in, grab a table, just do what they want to do. We've got Wi-Fi throughout the whole building. We have some laptops you can check out here if you want. We have our laser etcher over here in the corner. The laser etcher is hands down the most popular thing in the building. It's actually running now, so let's take a quick look. Hey guys, we're just going to peek over your shoulder here and filming a little video. Okay, so they're working with some plastics, burning some stuff under the surface and cutting some things out. Some other samples of things done on the laser etcher. Here, some different pieces here. So these are all member projects. So we'll move on to the next area. The next area here is the fabrics area. We added this when we moved into this space. So we have two brand new industrial sewing machines, Juki machines. The one to the right there is a industrial single needle. The one under the cover is a industrial walking foot machine. So you can do leather, canvas, heavy fabrics, as well as right down the regular cotton fabrics. We have a big layout table and a 4-color silk screen in the back as well. We actually use our vinyl cutter to make all of the screens for the silk screener. So a very inexpensive and quick way to do it. And coming over here to our plastics area, we have a production vacuum former here. Allows you to make all kinds of, you can do anything from product packaging. We have some people into cosplay that do some cosplay projects, make masks and things. Some RC car bodies. Some of our members do product packaging for some of their smaller products. And then of course here to the left we have a great big pressure pot for doing silicone molding. So with this here, this is a small sample, but you can make silicone molds, get very good clarity in the parts and the molds. So an excellent way to approximate injection molded parts if you're doing some product development. So moving over here to the next area, you have a big layout table in our electronics area if you're doing wiring harnesses or things like that. In the back here we have a couple of high-end soldering stations, binocular scope for doing board work, some oscilloscope, power supply, signal generators, all that good stuff. In the tool cabinet right there, we have all the termination equipment that you need for doing all sorts of connectors and things all the way up to mil spec. So looking back across the work area, all of the walls are maximum 4 feet high. The intention there was to make sure the space was open so that people would interact with each other. Our goal here really is, beyond the workshop, to also encourage a lot of cooperation between members. And so far we've been quite successful at doing that. So now we'll go back into the rear of the shop. So here we have a large automotive area. I'm a big car guy. For the last 15 years or so, I've been a professional race engineer, traveled all over the world racing. So this area is near and dear to my heart. So this area here is just sort of an open build area. You can build engines, transmissions, whatever you want, parts cleaners, some special tools on the rack. I have my shock dyno there. And then we have 5 auto lifts all the way down the wall here. So coming back a little further, and I'll note too, while we're walking, the CNC router is running, which is probably the noisiest machine in the building, and it's quite manageable in here, quite nice. This is our metal shop area. So we have all manner of metal forming and cutting equipment. We have a manual milling machine to the right. The tool cabinet is full of all the cutting and measuring and drilling tools you need. Manual lathe, sheet metal shear, tubing bender, sheet metal brake. We've got toolboxes scattered throughout the building. There's some different saws, drill presses, bead rollers, and some REM material over here in the corner. And of course the crown jewel of our metal shop is our Haas Cnc machine. We bought that brand new when we moved in, when we started Urban Workshop. So it's about a year old now. And our classes are humming along on how to use that machine and every other machine in the building. We offer classes on how to use everything to the tune of about 80 to 100 classes a month. So moving over to the wood shop. So here's the wood shop. Everything that we have is professional level equipment, so everything is from Laguna Tools. They're actually headquartered here in Irvine. So everything you need, shapers, jointers, planers, mortisers, bandsaws, drill presses, oscillating sanders, spindle sanders, and of course it's probably the second most popular machine in the building is the CNC router. It has a 4x8 bed, about an 8-inch working Z. And yeah, great machine, fun for doing flat pattern furniture or composite tooling, molding, things like that. And finally, we have some storage out in the yard as well, so you can keep your large projects outside. And then finally we have our welding area. So we have 2 TIG machines, 2 MIG welders, oxyacetylene torches. Again, in the cabinet to the left, all the safety gear and equipment you need is here. Then we have several welding tables and our large surface plates, so you can do all kinds of fixturing of larger weldments. Sandblaster in the corner, some metal finishing equipment here. So that's it. That's the tour of Urban Workshop, and you get a good look at all of our equipment. You see some pretty friendly and fun environment here. It's nice and quiet during the day. A lot going on in the evenings. All of our classes are in the evenings. So if you want any information or you want to take a tour, come by anytime. We'd be happy to show you around for free. and just show you what we're about. So thank you.